The Defender. The Juggernaut. This is Rhino. The Rhinoceros Warframe. When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, Rhino is created. He is the first tank Warframe, a stalwart wall of defense and power. His offense is his defense. Rhino's passive creates a shockwave around him upon landing from a high fall, dealing impact damage and knocking down enemies. This passive does stack with the mod Heavy Impact, which does the same, meaning if you really like the feeling of being a meteor heading towards Earth, well, now you can. This passive can be good, but it entirely depends on how you land, as it only classifies for hard landings, which are landings at which point your character is stationary for a time after landing, meaning if you roll before hitting the ground, land from a short enough distance that you can continue running, it does not classify as a hard landing. Rhino Charge sends Rhino hurtling forwards, dealing impact damage to enemies hit, and sending those struck flows flying. Each cast of Rhino Charge increases the damage up to 4 times, as well as increasing its range and lowering its cost, allowing you to spam it much more and charging through multiple groups of enemies. While charging, Rhino will become immune to damage, which would be good if not for his next ability. Iron Skin hardens Rhino's skin, giving him Overguard and increased armor, meaning his Overguard takes less damage. This ability cannot be recast while active, but can after Rhino runs out of Overguard. While Iron Skin is active, Rhino Charge has a 100% chance to proc blast status effects. Unleashing a guttural cry, Roar gives Rhino and his allies within range increased damage for the duration of the ability. This damage acts as a faction damage bonus, causing all attacks from both weapons and abilities to deal extra damage. It is a phenomenal ability, no matter the group or situation you're in. Nobody is going to complain about everyone getting more damage increase. Rhino Stomp causes Rhino to send his foot crashing into the ground with such tremendous force that it stops time. That is the actual description of the ability. He stops time around him. Rhino hits the ground so hard that enemies are lifted in the air, floating suspended in the air for a limited duration. Enemies affected by Rhino's Stomp take blast damage and an additional 100% damage when struck by Rhino Charge. Rhino's durability is perfect for any tank seeking a frame. At rank 30, Rhino has 370 HP, 555 shields, 240 armor, and 150 energy. He has a Madurai aura slot, and 2 Vazarin polarities. Rhino Prime has an additional 50 armor, and an additional Naramon polarity. Rhino's pieces can be found from the Venus Jackal Assassination mission, with his main blueprint being purchased from the market. Now let's see him in action one final time. Run them down, Tenno.